Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hey, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy you're here. So for today's video, I'm bringing you a full face using only Beauty Guru makeup brands or Beauty Guru makeup collaborations. So today I'm bringing you some of the best products because, for one, Beauty Gurus play with makeup all day long, so they know what works and they know what is good quality. And these are literally some of my favorite products, and I reach for them very frequently, and they're some of my favorite beauty gurus and people that I watch on YouTube. So I wanted to do a little video where I do a full face using their makeup and just showing off the great quality they are and doing a cute little makeup look with them. There are a couple of products that I didn't have, such as an eyebrow pencil and a primer, so I just went in with my usual. But other than that, this is a full face using Beauty Guru makeup. So if that's something that interests you and you want to see me get glam and get cute, then make sure you just keep on watching and we'll go ahead and get started. So I'm starting out with my eyes like usual, and I'm going in with the Dominique Cosmetics Latte Palette. This is Kristen Dominique's makeup brand, and this is literally, like, look at this packaging and then look at all of the shades. Like, this is a perfect fall palette, and I know it's not really fall anymore, but this is such a pretty palette. And I could have literally gone with so many eyeshadow palettes for this look. I have the Morphe James Charles, I have the Morphe Jaclyn Hill, and the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Vault. I have Laura Lee Los Angeles Nudie Patootie. I literally have so many eyeshadow palettes that, like, beauty gurus have worked on. But I really don't give this one enough love, and I don't know that I've ever used it on my YouTube channel, so I really wanted to go in with this palette. Plus, this little shade right here matches my nails, so we're definitely going to be using that shade today. But I'm going in with this palette, and let's just go ahead and get started. So to start off, I'm going in with this shade right here, and this is Caramel, and this is just going to be our transition shade. It's a really nice light nude color, light brown color. It's just going to help us set everything in place and, you know, get the eye look ready. These shades are literally so beautiful. They are buttery, they are creamy, and they are just so pigmented. Like, this is blending out like a dream. This honestly is one of my favorite palettes. I've played with it multiple times, just never, I guess, on my YouTube channel. But this really is one of my, like, go-to fall palettes. It's literally so beautiful. I'm just kind of buffing this out kind of everywhere, just being kind of messy with it. Not really trying to be precise. This, like I said, is our transition shade, so just kind of putting it everywhere. There's also very little fallout in this palette, so you're not making a mess, and pigment's not going to go everywhere, which is really nice because sometimes eyeshadows can be super good, but they can be super, like, messy. You don't get that with this palette. You get great quality eyeshadows with no mess, and it's literally a dream. Next I'm going to go in with Hazelnut, which is this shade right here. A little bit goes a long way with these shadows. They are super pigmented. They're also really, really easy to build. You can use this palette to get a nice neutral look, or you have those 3 pops of color, which makes it easy to get a fun, like, colorful look. So this really is an all-around great palette. Like I said, these shadows are super buildable, so you can keep building this color up until you get it to be as intense and smoky as you want. I think that's super important when looking for an eyeshadow palette, because you don't want shades that are not going to be easily built up, because it's always better, like I say in literally almost all of my videos, it's always better to go in with a little bit of product and then just build the color up, instead of going in with a ton of pigment on your eye and then not knowing what to do and blending for 13,000 hours. Just to blend that out a little and soften it up, I'm going to go back in with Caramel and just buff out this little harsh edge right here. Kind of soften it back up Just to deepen out that outer V, I'm going in with Mocha, which is this very dark, like chocolatey brown. I'm just going in with very little and just packing it right here on that outer corner. Going in with a really, really light hand. I'm not trying to apply too much pressure because that's gonna make this way too dark and it's gonna be hard to blend. And we want this to just look nice and seamless. So that's pretty much the crease shades. Now for the lid, there are these 3 beautiful shimmers down here. They're honestly all so pretty. I don't know which one I want to go in with, and they're all so creamy, like, oh, beautiful. Look at how pigmented and creamy these are, like, come on. I think that I'm gonna go in with Creme Brulee, which is this shade right here, and it's kind of like a rose gold, I would say. It's really beautiful, and I think it's gonna look really good with this look. So you can definitely cut your crease right here, and that's gonna make it look sharper and cleaner. I don't really want to cut my crease. I'm just gonna place this over my lid. They're very pigmented, so you don't have to cut your crease to get the pigment to show up. This is going to be beautiful. I'm not really going for a clean cut look. I kind of just want this to be an all over kind of like blown out smoky-ish type of vibe. I am gonna hit this with a little bit of setting spray because I hit all my shimmers with setting spray. It just makes them pop a little more. And I'm gonna place this on my lid. This is such a pretty shimmer. And look at that pigment. Honestly, like, you don't even need to cut your crease. This is gonna look so beautiful. This is a really soft and neutral look. It's super beautiful for every day or a night out. It's literally just great. Just going back in with that shade Mocha and just buffing out this little corner and making sure that these 2 colors blend together seamlessly. So that's pretty much the eye look until we get to the lower lash line. So I'm gonna pop off camera and do the other eye just to save a little bit of time, and I will be back and we can do the rest of the face. Okay, so my lashes are on. These are the Lily lashes in the style NYC. These are literally some of my most favorite lashes. They're so beautiful. I wish they weren't so expensive, but you know what? When you're paying for lashes like these, it's fine because these are so like luxurious. You can barely even feel them. They're literally so beautiful. So it's well worth the price you pay. It really is. And you can get up to like 20 uses out of these lashes as long as you take care of them. So it's really not that bad of a deal. And yeah, they're literally so beautiful. So like I said, I already prepped my skin because I don't really have any Beauty Guru like primers or anything like that. But I do have a foundation. I have the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. I'm in the shade Shortbread, and this is literally the most full coverage glam foundation. Like, y'all have no idea. This is so full coverage. I'm pretty sure 2 pumps gets my entire face, and it's just so good. Like, it's so good. It does have a strong scent to it. Once you set your face and everything, that kind of goes away. But on the initial like application, it does have a scent. So if that bothers you, you might not like it. But it doesn't bother me. And this is literally one of the best foundations that I own. It's so good. Alright, so I just have 1 pump on the back of my hand. And literally just see how far this goes. It's so good. So that was only 1 pump, and it literally covered this whole half of my face, and there's still some left on my hand. So this is literally one of the most full coverage foundations that I own, and it's so beautiful. It looks great on my skin. It's very long lasting. One of the best foundations on the market for sure. That 1 pump did the majority of my face, and I'll just go in with 1 more pump to finish off my face and to make sure that I bring it down my neck and everything is just blended nice and smoothly. And you can't tell that I have like 10 layers of makeup on. Literally 2 pumps of foundation covered my entire face and neck. If that's not full coverage, I don't know what is, honey. It is literally such a good foundation. For concealer, I'm going in with another Huda Beauty product. This is the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer, and I'm in the shade Marshmallow. This is a super cool concealer because it is a squeeze tube. It's got this little like metal end on the bottom This again is literally so full coverage. I usually go in with a ton of concealer just to make sure that everything is covered and, you know, like hidden. You literally only have to go in with a little bit of this. It's thick, but it's not like bad thick. Like, it covers everything and it feels good on the skin, and it really just, you know, hides all your imperfections and hides all of your dark circles. Literally such a good concealer. I would use this, like I would say like Tarte Shape Tape and this concealer are like neck and neck for me. A great, great, great concealer. So I'll just put a little dab and then use the little metal part and just kind of spread it out. And I know this looks like a lot, but I really only used a little bit. And look at how much like space it covered on my face. This stuff is so creamy and so blendable and literally could cover my life. Like, look how well that covered literally everything. I will say that it is a little bit creasy, so you definitely have to set it and then you can forget it, but you can't forget it until you set it, because it is a little creasy just because it is so thick, but it lasts all day and it literally covers up everything. So I think it's definitely worth it. So for powder, I do have the Huda like baking powder. However, I didn't want to use like a whole bunch of Huda Beauty products. So I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. And the reason I'm using that is because Jackie Aina teamed up with Too Faced and helped them expand their shade range in their Born This Way foundation. They came out with concealers and she helped them expand the shade range on the powders. So that technically counts as a makeup collaboration, and this is such a good powder. I love it. So I wanted to use this to set my under eyes. The cool thing about this powder is that it has a little like lid, so you can close it and you're not going to have a powder explosion every time you open. I have the translucent shade because I am translucent. In case you haven't noticed, I am pasty. This is a really great setting powder. It doesn't have flashback. It mattifies my under eyes. Like, it just makes everything look poreless and smooth. It's a really beautiful setting powder. Gotta set that nose because that is literally where all of my foundation comes off during the day. I don't know if I just touch my nose a lot. And I'm just gonna take my big fluffy brush and set the rest of my face and my neck. And while I'm setting the rest of my face, I'm just gonna wipe off that excess powder that I have under my eyes and on my nose, because I don't like to bake that long because my skin is super dry and I am not trying to look all crusty and dusty throughout the day. For bronzer, I have the MAC X Patrick Star bronzer. I think this is from his summer collection, like last summer. This is in the shade Give Me Life. And it's just a warm toned bronzing powder. I'm not going for a contoured look today. I just want an all over bronzy look. So this is the perfect bronzer. This is pigmented, so a little bit is going to go a long way, but it's going to give our skin a nice, like, natural, sun-kissed, bronzy look and make it look like I've, you know, been in the sun and I don't, you know, look like a vampire, because that's what I look like most of the time. As you can see, that just added some warmth back into our skin and we are just looking, you know, glowy and bronzed and beautiful. So for blush, I don't technically have like a Beauty Guru blush, but I do have my Laura Lee Los Angeles Nudie Patootie palette, and in this palette there is this shade right here, Bare. Literally is one of the prettiest blushes ever. I literally do this all the time. I'll use Bare as a blush. It's the perfect like pinky peach shade. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's beautiful and it looks so good on the cheeks. So that's what we're using today. Like, it's pigmented and it's like beautiful. It gives you like the most perfect, beautifully like flushed cheeks. Like, oh, blends into your bronzer so well. Like, I think I use this eyeshadow more as blush than I do as an actual eyeshadow. And that's okay, because you know what? That means that this product is really versatile and you can use it for more than one thing. Like, that's so pretty. Like, it really just brought this look to life. Like, it's, I love it. I love it. So to move on to the lower lash line, I'm dipping back into my Dominique Cosmetics palette, and I'm going to dip into this color right here, which is Cold Brew. It literally matches my nails, and I just want to add a little pop of color. I want to be a little bit more, you know, fun. I don't want to be so neutral Nelly. I want to be, you know, sassy Sally. I want to be sassy Sally. So I'm just going to take that color on a little shader brush, and I'm just going to blend it on my lower lash line. This just adds a fun little pop of color and makes your look a little less neutral and a little more fun. Like, that's so cute. Like, it just adds a little something something. Just makes it look a little more dramatic. Plus, this color matches my nails, and so I had to throw it in there. It's cute. It makes it more fun, makes it more colorful. It's a good time. So, for highlight, literally the best highlight I think that I've ever used in my entire life is the Anastasia Beverly Hills X Omrizi highlight. This is literally the best highlight in the entire world. Like, I will never get enough of this. Like, it's golden and it's beautiful and it's blinding, and literally I have not found a highlight that I think tops it. Like, this shade is flattering on just about everyone, and it just looks so good. Like, oh, look at that. Tell me that you wouldn't be able to see me from outer space with this. Like, oh, it's so blinding. Like, oh, I can't. It's so pretty. Like, look at it on the nose. Just like, I'm Rudolph. Like, Santa is gonna let me lead his sleigh because this nose highlight, yes, give me more. Honestly, give me more. You can never have too much highlight, literally ever. For lips, I don't have a lip pencil, so I'm just going in with my MAC Boldly Bare. We're just gonna ignore that. I don't have a Beauty Guru lip pencil. It's fine, okay? It's fine. So for my lipstick, I'm going in with the Laura Lee Los Angeles liquid lipstick in Pouty and Nice. This came in her like Christmas collection, holiday collection. It smells so good. It's really comfortable to wear on the lips, and it's just a really good liquid lipstick. You can definitely leave this lip like this. This is such a beautiful, like, pinky, nudie type of color. I'm extra, and I'm gonna go in with a lipstick in the center just to, like, brighten it up a little bit, give it a little bit of an ombre effect, just kind of make it a little bit more dimensional, you know, just be an extra, because when am I not extra? That's the question. So for the lipstick, I'm going in with the MAC X Patrick Star. This was his latest holiday collection with them, and this is in the shade Peachy Peter. Literally such a pretty nude. Probably one of my favorite MAC lipsticks ever. It's so good. I'm just gonna put this in the center of my lips and just kind of brighten it up a little. And again, you can leave it like this, but who would I be and what kind of tutorial would this be if I didn't add a little bit of lip gloss? Y'all know I have to add lip gloss. It's my thing. I love beautiful, juicy, plump lips. Literally, I love it so much. So I'm gonna go in with the MAC Patrick Star. This was again from his holiday collection, and this is in the shade Twerk for Gifts. Like, oh, look at that, that's so pretty. Okay, so since I forgot to highlight my inner corner and my brow bone and add lower lash mascara, I'm going in with Macchiato from the Latte palette, and I'm gonna put that in my inner corner just to brighten it up. This is such a pretty shade. And this is the finished look for you guys. This was literally so much fun to film. I love all of these products. These are all staples in my collection. I reach for them all the time. I think that my makeup turned out beautifully. Like, it looks so good. My highlight is popping. My eyes look cute. Like, they match my nails. Like, that's so cute. Honestly, this makeup look turned out so good. I think it is honestly so cute. I think I look cute. I'm ready to go out now if I wasn't, you know, tired and gonna go to bed after this. But this is literally just on point. Beauty Guru makeup is some of the best. They know what they like, they know what works well, and honestly, all of these products, like I said, are staples in my collection, and I love them so much. I could not go, you know, through life without them. They're so good. But that is it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and you subscribe down below if you haven't already. And make sure you hit the little notification bell right beside it so you can be notified every time I upload content. It is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But yeah, that's it for this video. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.